Blue Jays hosting the Brewers, and the Brewers are plus 160 on the money line. The Blue Jays are minus 190. Over under 8.5 runs. The Brewers, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 120, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by one, you win. Toronto, laying a run and a half on the run line, are plus 100, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by two. Neither Gosman or Peralta pitched against the opposing team last year or this year. The Brewers are 5-5 as a team with Peralta on the mound. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 5.8 strikeouts per game in those games. So a batter an inning, and depending upon what they set his strikeouts for the game at the over-under, it's probably going to be 5.5, would depend upon what you want to bet this game. Now, the Blue Jays are also 5-5 with Gausman on the mound. He's averaging 6 innings pitched, but he's like the strikeout guy who I was looking at today. He's averaging 8.2 strikeouts per game. So depending upon what they set it at, he's sort of like how Keller was yesterday, where they set it at 6.5 and he finished the game with 8. So if they set his strikeouts at 6.5, he's definitely someone who you would want to consider taking on the prop bet, because sometimes it's better just to bet that than the game. Head to head, the road team is 7-3. These teams are 5-5 against each other in their last 10. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line. The underdog, getting a run and a half on the run line, is 7-3. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. The over is 5-4-1 in their last 10. The over 8.5 is 6-4. The wind is blowing in from left center field right now at about 8 miles an hour. So nothing too crazy, but just monitor it. Use a site like covers.com. It'll show you all of the stats that I just read off, the pitcher stats, the hitter stats, how the teams do against lefties, righties, and then it'll show the stadium and which direction the wind is blowing in. Now, in their last handful of games overall against each other, which are this year, the Blue Jays won the first game 7-2. The Brewers won the next game 4-2. In their last handful of games overall, the Brewers are 2-2 in their last 4, 5-5 in their last 10. 4 runs, 12 runs, 9 runs, 6 runs. 1 run and a loss, 7 runs and a win, 2 runs and a loss, 4 runs in a win. For the Blue Jays, they are also 2-2 in their last 4, but they are 4-6 in their last 10. 16 runs, 3 runs, 9 runs, 6 runs, 7 runs and a loss, 3 runs and a win, 7 runs and a win, 2 runs in a loss. I am going to take the Blue Jays in this one. Blue Jays with the money line, Blue Jays laying the runs. I'm going to go under in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.